Hi everyone, James here from Kubota's #1 selling construction dealer, Super Groups. Kubota have been the market leader in mini excavators in Australia for over 20 years. And the cornerstone of that success has been the U17-3, released in 2008. So what do you do when you're the #1 selling mini excavator in the country? Well, you don't rest, you don't take it for granted. Kubota have now released the new U17-5 premium model to sit right alongside the -3. Don't worry, the -3 isn't going anywhere. I'll walk you through now to show you why Kubota do call this the premium model. The first thing you'll notice about the new -5 premium model is its overall look. It looks a lot more sophisticated and a lot more advanced straight away to the eye than the -3 model. Being the premium model, you would expect extra comfort, and that's exactly what you get with the -5, with 30mm extra space in the cabin for your feet and knees, keeping you more comfortable on those longer jobs. The -5 does this and still keeps its true zero swing ability. With the tracks tucked in, the unit is 990 wide, same as the -3, but with tracks fully extended, you get a little bit extra balance and support of any attachments at the front. The unit is now 1300 wide. This also allows the -5 to have extra breakout force when digging. Not only that, the -5 is also a tad quicker, from 4Ks to 4.4Ks. Doesn't sound like a lot, but when you're working all day, that extra breakout force and extra travel speed can make a difference. Extra benefits of the -5 model is the -5 model now includes auto shift and auto idle. The auto shift will automatically activate when you're making turns at low speed. It'll give you a lot smoother operation. The auto idle will kick in when you're sitting on the machine and no controls have been touched for 4 seconds. The engine res will go from whatever they were based at, let's say high speed, will automatically go down to low speed, which will give you reduced noise, which is really important for taking those important customer calls. But the best benefit, you'll also achieve reduced operating costs, because the fuel usage from high speed down to low speed, again, over the course of a day, are pretty significant. You'll notice on the machine, it now has LED working lights. 2 on the canopy, 1 on the boom. You will achieve far better lighting space in your area when you're cleaning up sites at dusk or loading the machine on a trailer at the end of a long day. It will remind you of when the disco lights came on at 5 AM back when you were a kid. You'll also notice that the meter panel is now mounted on the post on the right-hand side of the machine, again, giving you extra comfort. One-touch display for time, hour meter, and tacho. The unit also comes with a semi-suspension seat, which is really comfortable, a mobile phone holder, or medium fries, whichever you prefer, and new wrist rests for extra operator comfort. A feature, which I believe is really underrated, continued on from the -3 model, is that the hoses for the drive motor are enclosed within the track frame. A very unique setup for a machine this size. I'm sure you'll agree that the features I've already pointed out justify this machine having the premium badge. But let me show you what makes this unit an absolute game changer for Kubota and Super Groups, the creme de la creme. This unit now comes fitted from factory with piping for 2 auxiliaries. The oil flow on both auxiliaries are now hand controlled with switches on the joystick. You heard me correctly, hand controlled. For proportional flow, you use the switch at your thumb, and for applications that require continuous flow, that is simply the switch at your forefinger. The -5 model has gone away with foot pedal hydraulic controls. Having this change done locally and a machine this size would cost you anywhere between $3,500 to $4,500. Money I'm sure you'd much rather in your back pocket. With the -5 now having the rear end extended by 30mm, this will give you far more stability when using hydraulic hitches and tilt hitches. Remember, the switches for these are now on the joystick, which will give you far more control over and above the foot operated hydraulics. So remember, the -3 model isn't going anywhere. It's the best selling mini digger in the market, so why would it? The -3 model and the -5 model premium are going to be sold side by side, covering different customer needs and markets. We see huge potential with the -5 model, and we have these units in stock. So feel free to give the team at Hallam or our new branch here in Epping a call. and see what the fuss is all about for yourself. Thanks for watching, and if you're digging for a living, give us a call.
Super